Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited to talk about this because ADHD is actually the reason I got into energy therapy, because basically nothing else was working. So because ADHD is such a broad spectrum of why and how to heal it and how to fix it, I'm actually going to do a playlist, so as things are relevant, I'll just start shoving them into the playlist. To get started, as always, subscribe, share the video if you have a friend or family member who has ADHD and you think that this could help them. So to kickstart this off, I actually want to talk about what I came across is that there are a few reasons as to why you could have ADHD. So it's not just one diagnosis like diabetes. So the first video is we're going to talk about diet and energy types. So one of the reasons you can have ADHD, and this goes for children as well, is because of your diet. Just giving you a list of things you might want to take a look at that could contribute to your ADHD is sugar, and that's refined sugar, not so much fruits or things like that, but mostly refined sugar, dairy, gluten, and food dyes. So those are pretty much the four things that I have come across that really, once somebody noticed that they were having these symptoms and they took them off of these types of foods, they had a positive effect on their child or themselves. So that is something to look into. The second thing that I actually want to talk about, and that is energy types. I have talked a little bit about Carol Tuttle's book, It's Just My Nature. And if you're thinking of this as for your child, or your child has ADHD, then you would want to look into The Child Whisperer by Carol Tuttle. And what that is she basically breaks down our personalities into 4 energy types. Now this is not a personality because you are your energy. You express an energy. What I found is I actually have 2 children who are very high energy movement. Now one of those children was being affected by the diet, but then contribute that with their very high movement, it was really making them seem like a crazy person in our house. So once we recognize that they are a higher movement and we recognize that the dye was affecting them, and we took the dye away. Now you cannot do a whole lot about their movement because that is who they are. They're a very high movement, and if you put 2 high movements together, it becomes a lot of movement. But the one thing I loved about these books is that they showed me how to let my child be a high energy, and it was okay. But she has a wonderful podcast called The Child Whisperer that goes along with her book, and so I highly recommend that if you have a high energy child. So as always, I trust this information was useful. Keep watching because I'm definitely going to be doing more videos about ADHD, and until next time, bye.